edition of Golden Independence. Back again. I mentioned in my previous stream about the opportunity of BitHarvest, but not only BitHarvest, but I did mention briefly about BlackRock in my U.S. Treasury announcement. And I wanted to do a separate stream and really focus on this announcement because, like I said, a lot of news is coming out, right? Regarding a lot of bullish news is out there regarding Bitcoin and what the people with the money are saying about Bitcoin, right? They're actually speaking on it now, right? So when you have Larry Fink and Larry Fink is the equivalent of a Peter Schiff, right? Right? He's in charge of he's an asset manager, right? Of the world's largest asset manager, right? Is BlackRock. And Larry Fink is the head of it, right? He will be equivalent to a Peter Schiff, but Peter Schiff is on the low level. Peter Schiff will be like me in the asset manager world in comparison to somebody like a Larry Fink, like BlackRock, right? And they have, and people who are asset managers, they have a responsibility to the people who they're managing the assets and the finances. The job of the asset manager is to ensure that their clients do not lose money, but they gain money, right? Create more money, assets. And not only that, but if the asset manager, they want to acquire assets and get yield and, grow their net worth and all of that type of stuff. So with them saying that, hey, if they're making a suggestion of not 1%, but 2%, they're just making a suggestion of 2% to their client base, BlackRock. So that means the largest asset manager in the world, right, is saying, hey, we're suggesting that you allocate 2% of your portfolio to Bitcoin. This is outside of what they're doing. This is outside of what BlackRock on a whole is doing. This is major. This is major. This is telling the elite that this is a dog whistle. You're not going to hear this type of talk or this type of communication on CNBC, CNN, BBC. They're not going to give you this type of insight, this type of breakdown, right? Hey, yo, listen. This is that dog whistle alert to the ultra high net worth individuals. That you need to put 2%, at least 2% of your of 2%, just 2%. When you listen to Michael Saylor and his strategy, 2% is like it's like just in case. But if you really want to make money, right? When you listen to the Michael Saylor analogy, if you really want to make money, y'all gotta be 50% or more, which is what he's doing. Matter of fact, it's safe to say that Michael Saylor is all in, which is why his company has the market cap that it has in such a short frame of time. Microsoft saying no now early means that they're gonna say yes later. Because why? What's the principle? You get Bitcoin at the price that you deserve. George Levison, you need to shout me. How am I supposed to shout you? If you signed up, you can shoot me an email. Shout out to George Levison. Shout out to George Levison. I hope you got your BitHarvest account. I hope you got your BitHarvest account because we're making money in our sleep. We're acquiring assets in our sleep, right? And guess what? When it comes to BitHarvest, we're all in. We're 100%. BlackRock is encouraging people to be 2%, 2% allocation in Bitcoin. But us, the small guy, so where does that mean? What does that mean for you, the small guy? Us, right? Because the Satoshis are small, but the Satoshis are about to be huge, massive, massive. Okay, listen, ladies and gentlemen, this is not a game, right? And George Levison, if you're paying attention, I hope you're subscribed. I hope you hit that bell so you get all of the notifications. I'm going to encourage you, just like how BlackRock is suggesting to their clientele to have a 2% allocation. You might want to consider getting one shared BitBooster, not even a full BitBooster. One full BitBooster is a one-time payment of 1,000. But watch this. This is the beauty of it. You can start off with a fraction, the 100, and then build. You could grow. So you could work your way up to a full BitBooster, utilizing the system. That's leverage. Oh boy. See, see, that's a whole nother stream. I came on her to inform you about BlackRock and talk about BlackRock 2% allocation. Michael Saylor is talking about 50, 60, 70% allocation. If you want to win, if you want to make a little money, okay, yeah, okay, cool, 2%. That's all you need, rich people, 2%. Like if you're already sitting on $1 billion, 100 million, 2%. If you want to win, like Michael Saylor, yo, 50% all in at this point. Listen, with the U.S. Treasury calling it digital gold, why would you not? I don't know. To me, it sounds like people could remortgage their homes now. And say, you see what I'm saying? That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like if the U.S. Treasury is saying that it's digital gold, I think it's a gateway. It's a gateway conversation to people to talk to the loan officers out there in the States to say, well, I want to refinance my home and get and create a mortgage to buy Bitcoin for my own personal balance sheet. If the United States Treasury is saying that it's digital gold, I want to buy gold. Have the mortgage for gold, right? Refinance the home so that you could take that, so that the mortgage, specifically, the money that you get from the mortgage, from the home, is attached to the home. So imagine if you had that setup, if you had that relationship with your loan officer and the bank, whereby it's with them, it's with the bank, and it's connected to your account. So the Bitcoin is connected to your account, to your mortgage account. You're able to purchase some Bitcoin, maybe possibly even one Bitcoin, while it's at 100,000, right? It may be at 100,000 now, but when that one Bitcoin starts to increase in value, now you got something that could lever against. because it's an asset. This is why it's important to be involved with Bitcoin now, not later. Start accumulating, start acquiring the Satoshis. Yeah? Start acquiring the Satoshis. So that's just a little snippet, right? That's just a little snippet. We could be our own BlackRocks, ladies and gentlemen. 20 years from now, we will be the Larry Finks of the world. It's going to be more of us in the crypto space because you're going to need Satoshis for the new era of business or exchanges, because any exchange is they're going to have Satoshis. We're going to be trading Satoshis more than Bitcoin. And where's those Satoshis going to come from? That's right, those who already have a stockpile with BitHarvest. Thanks for tuning in. More to come. Stay tuned. We're loving the bullish news regarding Bitcoin, and we're here for it. We're bringing it to you live and direct. You're not going to get this nowhere else. Make sure you hit that like button, hit subscribe, hit the bell button so you get all of the notifications. And let's grow together. Peace.